Hey guys, what is up? It is Jade here from Funkdemic. We're taking a look at the Needler, and we have Tom.
Hi.
Tom is one of my interns, and he actually brought this to me to show it off. It is, he's a big Halo fan, and that's kind of what this caters to. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to start at the back and move front. We're going to go over the box because that's its own thing. And yeah, I'm actually going to put this in display mode because it's got 3 modes and it's super cool, but there's no orange tip on this blaster at all. It doesn't really look anything like a real firearm, so I don't think that that's a big deal, and it is like a limited edition product. It's not really a thing that you give to your kids to use and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's out of that price range.
Yeah. So at the front we have this cylinder. This is just like Wish Rebel Blaster. It's like the mini swarm fire, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, everyone.
Rebel mech. I know what the.
Was it the Power Bell?
Yeah, it's a power bell, but that was the reskin in the Rebel line, Rebel line, whatever it's called. But yeah, mini swarm fire, same internals. They're all up in here. I don't recommend you mod this. I mean, you probably could, but it's like such an expensive blaster. Like, this is such a shelf piece. It's not really something that you would ever really want to use on the Nerf battlefield in anything besides a super stock event or just like, plinking. But yeah, so the cylinder holds like 10 darts.
Yeah, it's very hard to plank with that.
No, it's
it is 10 darts.
You sure?
Yeah, it can't.
Oh yeah, no, it is 10 darts. So it has this really weird like reloading mechanism. Since all of this is very congested up front, you have to like open this up and then you can rotate the cylinder manually, which is new and interesting, I guess. And then you kind of close that. That actually also reloads the needles and resets the coloration, which we'll talk more about a little bit later. But moving back again, we just have like a ton of really cool, intricate details and stuff like that. A lot of lights up through here. Yeah, you want to hit that light?
Yeah, I got that light.
Oh, just unscrew it.
It feels really good in the hand,
yeah,
too.
So it's just so cool looking. There's even like lights up around here and all that kind of stuff. Lights in the back. There's lights everywhere. You're really getting a premium product for what you pay for, and it's just like, it's super neat. Hold on. Let me, I'm just going to shoot it and show off the, So yeah, as you shoot it, and then to reload, you come over here and you flick this, and there you go. Alright, you can flick that back on. And we're back. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the features it has. It has these really cool lights on it. It's a little chonky. Pretty much all of these things are soft, so like this doesn't actually hurt. Obviously, when you put it up to your face, it's like there's a bunch of needles pointing at your face, so it's kind of a little weird looking, but these are like squishy, like plastic rubber. You still wouldn't really want to get one in the eye, but it's not gonna like destroy your face, basically. These came a little bent in the one that my friend got, so just like look out for that. Hasbro, maybe work on your packaging, which we'll talk about in a second, but how many AA's? 4, right?
6.
6 AA's in this bad boy down here. The weight isn't terrible. It's a pretty unwieldy blaster, and the grip is essentially a rectangle, not super comfortable, but like, we're not aliens, so you can kind of like put your hand up and around here. It tends to make you want to like point it up, but you gotta remember to keep it down a little bit. Yeah, it's super cool. $100, right?
Yeah, for a shelf piece for cosplay, definitely worth it in my opinion.
So let's talk about the box real quick, which is cool in itself. It comes with this super nifty stand, which works really well, and that's so you can display it. It looks really cool. It has 3 separate modes, as I mentioned earlier. It has a display mode, which is in right now. All the lights are on and all that kind of stuff, and if you pull the trigger, nothing happens. Then it just has an off mode and a play mode where all the features work and all that kind of stuff, and that's like a pretty neat thing. I like that they have the display mode though, so your blaster isn't just always on. But the box is really cool. It's got all kinds of like really neat detailing on it. The Nerf Limited logo is also reflected underneath this, and it's just got this like little sleeve on it. But it just is such a neat box. Like we don't really get to see cool box art like this from Nerf anymore, and I can tell that they like really put a lot of effort into this. There is a
It's like a burning effect.
yeah, it looks really nice. Like the colors really pop and everything like that. It's not like actually like textured like some boxes are, as you can kind of see. It doesn't have any like texturing effects, but it does have like a really cool cardboard core inside of it that holds the blaster really nice. That also has some cool detailing on it. That it just looks really nice. Like when you open this, you definitely are opening a premium product, and I honestly think for $100, if you're a Halo fan, this is a no-brainer. This is like the coolest thing ever, honestly. It may not be to scale, but I really like. I didn't buy one of these for myself because like, well, I am a Halo fan, but I just like, I mod blasters and stuff, and I just didn't think this is for me. But honestly, I kind of regret not buying one because this is really freaking cool.
They're on Amazon.
Yeah, they are on Amazon. But yeah, this is just like really cool. There's a Boomco one that's kind of like this. I actually don't mind that one either, but this one's like way more complete of an idea and just looks really nice. So definitely check these out. The whole stuff, a lot of mixed feelings. They were striking out, but I think this one's really a home run. They did a really good job with this one, guys, and you should definitely check it out.
It's not as noisy as some people were suspecting.
Yeah, it's maybe a little quieter than the original blaster. It's based off of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like not terrible at being a blaster either. It performs a little bit better than, Elite Performance. We were probably getting like 70, 80 FPS out of it, but it's like it's not something you'd want to bring to a war. Like this is obviously like a really nice piece and stuff like that. If you were to drop this, it gets scuffed and
I'd
like
cry.
yeah,
I'd cry so
yeah,
much.
your friends might cry, but yeah, it's super 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 neat, and I am excited to hold one. I think it's really cool.
So without the orange tip though, would you allow that at your games?
Would I allow this at my wars?
No orange tip. A lot of places are pretty strict about that.
So I think that I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. With this blaster being just like what it is, with like the lights and sounds and stuff like that. Does it have sounds?
It doesn't have sounds.
Doesn't have sounds. I'm lying. No sounds. You gotta make your own sounds. But I don't know. I personally would let this at my war just because like this obviously doesn't look like a firearm. Its silhouette is completely different than anything remotely related to a firearm, and like unless I don't. A cop plays a lot of Halo, but
They might.
I think that you'd be fine. And like you can kind of tell that like this is like a dark pink color. It's kind of showing up red on the camera, but it is pink.
Oh, it's very pink in person.
It's very pink in person. Yeah, you can kind of see this is like a pink color, but it almost shows up like a little orange or something like that. I don't know. I just really can't see this being mistaken for any kind of real firearm.
Not
ever.
Like a Mark II.
Yeah, this is no Mark II. This is definitely a totally different thing, totally new thing, and I just don't really see it being an issue. I think that this kind of was a poor choice though. This seems kind of strange to me. Like I understand why they did it, but
it'd be nice if it was both sides.
I just feel like they could have like put a button in here or something like that to like reset your blaster.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. I don't even know if this is like a gameplay feature. Like I don't know if the actual gun from the game like
it doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't think it did. I haven't played quite a bit, but yeah, like they totally could have just put it like right here. That's the only gripe I have with it. Besides it being like an $100 blaster, like this isn't even really a blaster review anymore. This is like a wall hanging prop review. Like it's not something that you're gonna like bring out to a Nerf war. Like this is supposed to go up on the wall and look really freaking cool, and it does a really good job at that. It's also not a bad blaster, but don't mod it because like I don't know.
Someone's gonna make those needles RGB.
Yeah, like I'm sure people do some really cool things with this, but like I don't know, just for like the price that it's at. Like if you're gonna mod one of these and like rip it apart or paint it or like make these like RGB and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
just wait until the price goes down or something like that. Like, don't spend $100 if you're gonna tear into this. If you want this as a prop piece or like a just like a really like if you want this that you see in front of me right now with all the lights and all the stuff, just get it. It's really cool. You won't be disappointed with it. The box does a great job of like presenting it. When you open it up, it feels really nice. It just is like from box to your hand, a really nice nice product. So this one's a huge win. Unlike a lot of the other Hasbro Pulse products, this one you should definitely pick up if you're a fan of Halo or you think this looks cool.
I also really like how minimal the stand is because it definitely is keeping the price down.
The stand, well, I mean, like I don't know about that.
Yeah, because that's like what, a $5 stand. So if that $100 is more in the blaster itself.
I just like I think that this is like $100 for this is a really fair price.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know how many LEDs are in this or whatever, but like the Halo Pulse rifle has a couple more features. I really wish that this was like an actual like ammo counter screen. It's not, but it's like, I feel like that would have been the difference between an $100 and a $150 blaster, and this is, for $100, you're definitely getting something that's really cool. Not a modding piece, not anything like that. Just go get like a power bell or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called a power bell.
It might be.
But it's like a mini swarm fire.
Yeah.
Just get one of those. They're not hard to find. They're like maybe $16 if you really want to buy one. But don't mod this because like it's so nice and so cool as it is. But if you do, like, send me a cool picture of your super trippy RGB gaming. What is this called? A needler.
Yeah.
It does say needler like right engraved down here. You can't see that. Boop. Still can't see it. There you go. Alright, cool. So, yeah, this is Jade and Tom signing off. Lydia is...
She ran away.
She was up here for a second, but now she's gone. But, thanks for watching, guys. My hair keeps getting stuck in it. But this thing's really cool. I'm super happy to be able to play with one. And, thanks, Tom, for showing it off.
Give it back.
Alright, fine.
Yay.